sweet boy. Oh, bless you. Can you talk? What are you saying?
We watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss.
Good morning. Happy New Year. Welcome to the vlog. Got my coffee, my cute new pink Yeti. Love this one so much. This color is amazing. I'm excited to be heading to Bar Method to get my, I guess, first workout in of the new year. So happy 2022. I feel like there's a lot to talk about in today's vlog.
Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay.
All right, just pulled up at Bar Method. It's 9:20. It's crazy because it's actually 37 degrees outside. Finally actually feels like winter in Texas. It literally was like 85 degrees on Christmas. But anyway, my class starts in 10 minutes. So I'm about to walk in and go do that. But I'm sure you guys have kind of wondered where I've been for the last couple weeks. Just the short answer, there's really nothing to it. Other than I just needed a little break. I think with everything in my life at the moment in the last couple weeks with Christmas, trying to get our house back in order from the flood, just the normal daily tasks of being a wife and a mom of 3. What else? I feel like there was a lot that happened in December. Oh, I got super sick, like sinus infection and all this stuff right before Christmas. The kids were sick. I ended up having to go to the doctor and I ended up getting an antibiotic because I could not function. I decided like 2 days before Christmas, I've got to do something so that I can make it through Christmas. And then a couple days ago, Brody started throwing up. I mean, it has just been honestly one thing after the next, and it's been a lot. So just trying to tend to my family and get healthy for myself and just all of the things that were pressing that needed to happen. And so took a little break from here. And honestly, it's been nice. And also really just pressing into the Lord and seeking the Lord. I mean, I always am, but in the, you know, as we're moving into a new year, I'm always just really trying to press in and create extra space to really hear what I feel like the Lord is saying and where He's leading me in. And so I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in this vlog. What some things are that are kind of on my radar for this new year. I'm hopefully going to create a little vision board in this vlog. It's something I've wanted to do for years and I've never actually done it. I always make lists in my phone of the different categories, and I'll go through those with you, of my life and things that I kind of want to reset and focus on for the year. And so I am actually going to create a vision board this year for sure. I'm excited about it. I can picture all the things I'm going to print out and put on there that I want to be able to look at every day and just kind of remind myself of. And so I hope you're doing the same as you're walking into this new year. It's not necessarily about resolutions. It's more of just like reshifting my focus on some things that I want to make priorities, bigger priorities in my life, and where I feel like is the most productive way to spend my time and attention. And so that's what this is about, and I'm excited for this year. I'm excited for the new year. I'm glad the holidays, we had a great Christmas. We had a great New Year's. but I am really glad to be moving into the new year and just kind of like normal life. I got all of my Christmas decor put away over the last few days, and so I was really ready for a reset and just ready to like get back into our normal swing of things and back vlogging and all of that. And I just feel excited for the year, excited for all the things I want to share with you guys that hopefully will bring you just value and hopefully inspire you in your own life as well. So I'm gonna run in here now. I'm going to go do my workout, and then it's gonna be a fun day. I've got some emails I've got to handle today, but mostly today I'm just gonna be sort of catching you guys up. I'm going to be talking through my vision board. I'm gonna be creating my vision board hopefully, and hanging out with the kids and all of that. So let's do it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch up with you after my workout. Okay, just got home from my workout. First workout of the year. Feels so good. I've been just singing and worshiping on this whole way home, listening to worship music. Great way to start the day. And I go inside, see my babies. Hunter was the only one awake when I left. I fed him before I left. He's probably napping now, but Brody and Addison will be awake now. Good morning, babies. What is that?
A piggy.
Did you draw that?
For you.
Cool.
Mom,
Why do you have my Altoids?
what did you say?
Why do you have my Altoids?
No other choices in here.
They're spicy. You got those out of the diaper bag. Right there. What?
Open this glowy.
All right, just made myself some breakfast. Got my prenatal and vitamin D. I've got 3 eggs, some oatmeal, coffee, water. Vitamin D?
Vitamin
This
D.
is my vitamin D.
Oh.
Okay, I just showered and got dressed, but I'm gonna finish getting ready in just a second. I'm feeding Hunter right now. So as I'm thinking through my goals for the year, I kind of break it up into categories. So personal, family, YouTube, and like all the stuff I'm doing on here, and then some other stuff as well that I'm gonna kind of keep private. But anyway, some other categories. But one of my goals for I guess you could put it under family, would be that I really want to nurse for a year. So that was my goal when I had Brody, and it was much harder than what I expected it to be. And being a first-time mom, I felt like I didn't really know how to help Brody. So it was a harder time nursing than like it was with Addison, and this time's been also very easy. So I'm very thankful for that, and I've just enjoyed it so much this time around, and with Addison as well, although I weaned Addison earlier because, long story, I have a video on that. But anyway, we took a trip to Maui, and I decided I didn't want to pump the whole time, and so anyways, I ended up weaning her, and I kind of regretted it after that. So this time, it's really my goal to make it a year, regardless of if we go on a trip or anything. I'll just plan to pump, and so we'll see. As long as it continues going good, you know, that's just like a personal goal, but honestly, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Like, what are you doing? Fed is best, you know? And so, and if it's causing you stress, like I remember with Brody the first time around being so stressed out trying to make it work and seeing lactation consultants, and it was a very stressful time, and it just wasn't worth that. If it continues being pretty smooth and all that, and we're all happy and all of that, then that's kind of my goal. So that's one of my little things for the year. So as I'm creating my vision board, I'm going to print a picture probably of me nursing Hunter, and so that'll be one of the little things on there of wanting to nurse him for a year. And I'm going to just print out a bunch of pictures. We don't have a printer here, so I think we're going to run up to Steven's office here in a little bit, and I'll print out a bunch of little things that I plan to glue on my board. Okay, Hunter is fed and dressed for the day. Look how cute he looks. This little outfit is from Amazon. He got it for Christmas. I'll link it in the description box below. He playing. He likes his little thing. Can like see the lights. Okay, I'm gonna go finish getting ready, okay?
Watch this, Hunter. I'll turn it doesn't that sound peaceful?
It does. So as I've been thinking about some of my personal goals for this new year, some of those things that I'll put into that category are obviously eating clean. You hear Hunter talking. But obviously I want to get back into eating clean and exercising regularly. So typically I'm doing bar method a minimum of 3, and 5 is kind of always the goal. But as I'm trying to get back in shape and lose some of the baby weight, really my goal, my minimum weekly is going to be 4 times a week of being there, being active and taking class, and then 5 days will be the goal. So I'll really try to ramp it up to 5, and then if I can only get there 4, it's not the end of the world. But you know, I'm really trying to get back to my pre-pregnancy weight, which is a slow process. I feel like when you're breastfeeding, it's funny how some people say that the weight just kind of falls off when you're breastfeeding. And with Brody, I kind of experienced that. I was back to my pre-pregnancy weight the night before he turned 4 months old. And I really didn't even try. I wasn't really working out consistently at that point, and I didn't really try to get back down to that. It just kind of fell off of me and just kind of happened. And with Addison, I have videos on this because I started YouTube when she was a month old. It was much harder. So I was eating really clean. I was tracking my macros because with breastfeeding, you know, you can't be at such a calorie deficit that you're not producing milk and good quality milk. But you obviously have to be at a little bit of a deficit in order to begin to lose weight. And then obviously being active and stuff. And so there's kind of this fine line you have to ride when you're nursing of eating good calories and backing off a little, but not too much where your supply dips. And so with Addison, I remember plateauing at a certain weight, and I stayed there for a while, and I could not break past it. And what's interesting is now for a while, since having Hunter, I've been at that exact same number for a long time. Basically, after I had him and all the weight drops from actually having the baby and the fluids and all that kind of stuff, whatever number you kind of get to, that's where I've been at for a while. And honestly, through the holidays and through being sick and just the chaos of our life, I haven't been working out as consistently as I would typically, and haven't been eating clean because of the holidays, right? So I've just been kind of eating whatever. So moving into this new year, something I'm really focused on is just eating clean, drinking plenty of water, and working out a little bit more consistently, trying to reach some of those goals. So getting back to my pre-pregnancy weight will not be probably a quick process because I'm gonna have to move so slowly in order to maintain my supply to hit my other goal, which is nursing for a year. So those are some of my kind of fitness goals for the year personally. Just consistency in my workouts, eating clean. Yes, babe?
Addie's not giving me space.
Okay, ask her nicely for space. And then, of course, eventually getting back down to my pre-pregnancy weight. Okay, we are all in the car, and I'm so sad because right before we left the house, Hunter, I showed you guys his outfit. It was so cute. He pooped all over it. He was sitting in a swing, and I got him out, and I was like, oh my gosh, and it was like all over his outfit. So had to change him. He still looks really cute, but he's no longer in his cute gray outfit. We're all like in gray. I was gonna get a cute picture, but I can still get a picture. It's just, he's in a brown outfit now instead of gray. But we're in the Chick-fil-A line. I just ordered our food because I'm hungry. And of course the car is, oh no.
On his
Hey,
eyes.
oh no. His beanie's down over his eyes. Brad, will you unbuckle and pull it up for him? Pull it up a little bit.
There you go, Hunter.
Thank you, buddy. We're grabbing some lunch now, and then we're gonna run over to Steven's office so I can print this stuff that I need to print for my vision board for 2022. Let me know in the comments if y'all make vision boards.
Mom,
I think it's so fun, and like specifically,
Give me some more chicken nuggets and fries.
yes, I did.
Thank you.
Specifically like printing out like photos and stuff, not just like words on a board. So I'm like really excited to make it cute, have like a big collage of all the things like I'm dreaming up for 2022 and thinking about. So I'm excited about that. I also need to pick up a board, so maybe we'll run into Target or something after I print all this stuff at Steven's office. We'll see. Okay, the kids are eating their lunch. some nuggets and some fries. Brody's favorite thing is a side salad from Chick-fil-A, so he always gets a side salad. They split a 12-count nugget, and he's having a few fries as well. And then I got the market salad. I like this one, it's really good, and I like that the chicken isn't fried. So I got that with just like a balsamic vinaigrette. So.
The sun go down over the same old town.
Okay, we finished up at Steven's office. I got all of my little pictures printed. The lighting is horrible right now, sorry. But we just pulled up at Target. So we are going to run in here just to get a poster board for like a little foam board, I think is what I'm gonna do for my vision board. So we're gonna run in here. Hopefully it's gonna go super quick. I'm not like walking around, I'm not looking at things. We're just gonna run in here and get that, and then we're gonna head home because it's like 4:30 right now. Probably grab a coffee on the way home.
And a ring pop.
Ring pop? Where are you gonna get a ring pop?
I mean,
By the way, look at Brody's new cowboy hat he got for Christmas. Show them your hat. Is he not? The lighting's so bad, y'all probably can't see very good. Is he not the cutest ever? Yes, he is. All right, kiddos. Y'all ready?
Let's go, cowgirl. Me?
Okay, it looks like they're out of foam board, but they're out of all the foam board. Might just have to get like a normal poster board. Okay, well, whatever. All right. Okay, it is 7:30. Chugging coffee. I stopped and got a coffee on the way home. Give me some energy. We got home. I threw the kids in the shower. Well, you know, Addie took a bath. Brody took a shower. Quickly, we got them clean, or I got them clean. And then fed Hunter, got him laid down because he was really like cranky. Anyway, they're in pajamas. They're finishing up their dinner. Steven got them their dinner heated up. It was leftovers from last night, and they're finishing up a little movie, and I'm about to get them in bed. I've already made the kids lunches for school tomorrow. They're back to school tomorrow. I've got their clothes laid out for in the morning. I just need to iron Brody's like pants and his shirt. I've got their water bottles filled up. I'm on the game. It's funny because I'm like, I have so much energy doing all this, and normally I'm like dreading making lunches, but it's probably because we haven't done it in like 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm like excited for them to go back. So anyways, we're back on our normal routine tomorrow. My lips are not hurting. They're just not chapped. Addison's lips are chapped. We just put some Aquifer on them. They're bright red. Hers are, I guess because it's so cold and kind of windy, they just kind of look like they got windburn. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Yes, tomorrow they're back to school. Brody's gonna go back to jiu-jitsu tomorrow, so we're kind of back into our normal swing of things. So Steven's has a couple webinars, so he's like doing that right now. I'm about to get the kids laid down, and then I'm going to start working on my vision board. Okay, I am just now sitting down to start working on my vision board. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna kind of explain to you the categories that I created that I go through every year, and just begin thinking of what are some of like my goals. I'm not really like into resolutions. It's more of just like goals and some dreams, things that inspire me. I printed pictures of things that I just like, that kind of speak to my soul, even though it's not necessarily like a goal. And I'm gonna put pictures of that on here. So I don't know if I'm gonna fill this entire poster board. I may cut it, and then I'll probably just like hang it right over there by my desk so I can like look at it every day while I'm working and stuff like that. So I have heard of people doing these vision boards, and I've wanted to do it, like I said, for a long time. And for years I've had intentions of doing one, and I've just never really done it. So I'm super excited. Sorry, I'm like adjusting this. So I'm really excited to actually be doing it this year. And so I wrote out over the last, like, I would say couple weeks, I've really been like thinking about what it is that I want to focus on for the new year, thinking about it, and then also just like spending lots of time in prayer. Like I said, I've been a little MIA on Instagram and on YouTube, and mostly I've just been kind of like, I've just pulled back a little bit just to kind of like reset and figure out what it is that I really want to focus on, what direction and everything. And so just spending lots of time with the Lord and stuff as well, which has been really, really nice. And also, like I said, we were sick and we've just kind of been dealing with a lot. The month of December was insane. Anyway, as I was praying about things, you know, I always like ask the Lord for a word for the year and just something that like I can, you know, that I should be really like tuned into and like focusing on. I'm not going to share like everything on here with you guys because some of it's like kind of personal, but I'll tell you, like I said earlier, I think I shared some of the categories, but basically I just kind of break it up into like personal, family, YouTube, Instagram, like this whole like kind of like social media world. And then there's one more category that, like I said, I'm going to kind of keep a little bit private of some things, like more of, I would say that final category is just like some of my like deepest hopes and dreams. And I'm not going to share that at the moment. So anyways, I wrote down lots of little things. I printed pictures for a lot of these things that I've written down, and then some things I'll just like write maybe with like a Sharpie or whatever. So it's not gonna be like the most beautiful board of all time, and maybe at some point I'll do that, but I just wanted to like actually get it on here no matter what it actually looks like. So the words, I will tell you, the words I felt like the Lord gave me for this year was discipline and consistency. And so that's something that I'm really focusing on in kind of all areas of my life. Personally, like I talked about earlier, obviously I'm wanting to get back to my pre-baby weight, and in order to do that, I'm gonna have to be extremely disciplined and consistent with eating clean and working out and a lot of that kind of stuff. And then in a lot of the other areas of my life, like with YouTube and some of the goals with a lot of that stuff, with some of the bigger, deeper hopes and dreams, like I said, everything is really like pointing towards me just being very disciplined and consistent with everything in order to get there, and even being very disciplined and consistent in my time with the Lord as well, and really pressing into what it is I feel like He's leading me to do. It's so easy to get caught up in like our own ambition and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it's like if you're not really, at least for me, you know, I'm sure not every one of you who are watching this believe the same things I do, but I sort of like live my life guided by what I feel like the Lord is leading me to, and where I have peace and where I don't have peace, then I'll kind of shift gears and stuff like that. So I don't want to sit here and ramble too long about everything, and I'm not going to like show you full in depth of all of this, but I basically just have some glue. I've got some scissors, like I said, my plain like white poster board. I would have done foam board, but like y'all saw, they didn't have it at Target. Addison drew me a picture today when we were at Steven's office. She's always drawing and coloring, and I just printed lots of like pictures, so lots of pictures of Steven and I, because there's lots of things on there under the family category of things I really want to be really intentional about with our kids, and me being the best mom I can be, and just and then also with Steven, and trying to just constantly connect more and be more tuned into what it is that his needs are and meeting those. I've got like pictures of the Bible and our church and stuff like that, because obviously I'm wanting to make sure I'm really like pressing into the Lord and hearing His voice more of what it is like that I need to be doing and sharing. And you know, if I'm not encouraging you guys or bringing you guys value, or trying to really make an impact with what it is that I feel like He's called me to share with you guys, then really what's all of this for, you know? It's just kind of a waste of time if it's not doing anything greater. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway, so I'm always very like, at the beginning of vlogs and stuff, I'm always like very prayerful about like, God, what is it that I should share today? Like, what are these women who are behind this camera? You know, it's easy to feel like you're just talking to a camera, but there's real people behind all of this watching these videos. And what is it that you need to be encouraged in, or that you feel inadequate in, and that we're all dealing with as women, as moms? And how can I encourage you? How can I hear from the Lord and then send that message on to you guys that will make you feel better, and like you can accomplish what it is you're dreaming of as well, you know? So it's just things like that I'm really trying to like process and think about. I am always inspired by really beautiful horses, and so I've got those on here. Like, not all of it actually means something other than it's just like pretty to look at. I love this like Aztec-y jacket right here, and I just thought that was really pretty, and just like my vibe, you know? Like, I love just like the country, all of that like speaks to my soul. I've got an alarm clock because I want to be waking up a little bit earlier so that I can really be intentional on my time with the Lord before the kids wake up, which is hard for me because I'm a night owl, so I stay up too late, and then it makes it really hard for me to wake up early in the morning. But I really want to be having my quiet time in the morning before I go and work out so that I can have like a nice, peaceful, quiet time when the kids are not awake, because it's hard to do if I don't knock it out first thing in the morning. And if they're awake, it's good. I can still worship, I can still play music and stuff. It's just not the same quiet experience. So okay, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna start cutting all this out, and I'm gonna make little notes around all these little pictures and create my vision board.
Don't need someone to save me, no, and don't come running to blame me. From miles away I can tell that something's off. The way you look and how you pause when you talk, I think you said enough. You said your love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in your car, let me see who you are, who you really are, yeah. Don't need you.
Okay, I am officially done with my board. It looks so cute. I feel like this stuff ends up being pretty personal. Writing down all of these things, and basically I just like glued pictures all over, and then like took a Sharpie and just wrote little notes all around it of all the different like things describing that picture that I want to really like focus on and do, and just like I said, just things that I feel like the Lord's put on my heart, hopes and dreams and all kinds of stuff. But I think this will be really cool just to have like a visual, physical reminder of all of these things that I've been focusing on now. And as we move into the year, sometimes it's easy to lose sight of those things that you're really like passionate about or motivated about at the beginning of the year. I hope that you will take the time to at least jot down some notes in your phone and your notes section about what you feel like you want to really focus on this year. I think having like a real plan, concrete plan of just your deepest hopes and dreams is really cool. I've always been a dreamer. I've also always been the type that really goes after the things that I'm dreaming of. Last year was a great year. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm excited to be showing up here more regularly again. I've missed you guys. Just needed a little break, and honestly I feel excited and passionate and pumped to just share all kinds of fun things with you guys. And I'm not entirely sure what everything's gonna look like as I reset and refocus and figure out what it is that I feel like will be the most beneficial to all of you that are watching my channel. But most of all, I want you to know that I'm glad that you're here, and thanks for following along on this journey with me. And yeah, I just always want to encourage you guys and be a friend to you here. So anyways, that's it. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Don't need you here to say you're sorry, 'cause if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Don't take it slow, don't be gentle. No, I just gotta know if you're gonna